We're learning today that the PFAS scare has spread with extremely high test results in the wells of homes just west of Rockford. These new results are accelerating a push for city water at a cost of millions of dollars in an area that until recently was made up of farm fields.
Indeed, Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker has been working this story from the start. He's here now tonight with new developments, which are all new at 6. Ken.
Yeah, Leon and Emily, this all started around the Wolverine's old House Street dump area here down in Belmont, but is now spread to the north in an area where 31 wells have tested above the level that's considered safe.
It'll be kind of curious to see what we have since we're in the middle of it all.
Brenda Waite lives in a neighborhood being tested along Wolven Avenue between 10 and 11 Mile roads. In this part of Algoma Township, 31 wells have tested above the EPA's advisory level for drinking water. One in the Wellington Ridge neighborhood hit 9,800 parts per trillion, 140 times the limit. It's the highest level found in a private well outside the original House Street dump zone. Today, crews were installing whole house filters up and down the upscale Wellington Ridge neighborhood, paid for by Wolverine.
There's a little fear in the air right now, but hopefully that's just temporary.
Wolverine and the DEQ started testing wells here after reports that Wolverine decades ago dumped sludge laced with PFAS on farm fields. Algoma Township supervisor says the results are accelerating plans to extend water lines from Plainfield Township.
These issues are correctable. Sometimes, environmental issues are not, and this is.
The area around Meyer, north of 10 Mile, already gets Plainfield water. Algoma wants to extend that north into Wellington Ridge and other homes east of US 131 at a cost that could reach $2 million. But there are no plans yet for city water on the other side of 131 in the less populated Jewel Avenue area.
This has been a priority for quite some time, but of course, PFAS makes it that much more of a priority for both Plainfield and Algoma to provide our residents with the best quality water we possibly can have.
Well, that would be a good plan. Can't be proactive anymore. Now we have to be reactive. So reactive would be city water would be a good solution.
Algoma Township is negotiating with Wolverine to pay for it.
And we're hoping, Wolverine has been fair so far with most of this stuff, so we're hoping that they will pay a good chunk of that.
Plainfield Township also is negotiating with Wolverine to extend municipal water to the House Street zone, an area that has grown with a price tag that will jump from the original $4 million.
We're probably in above $10 million.
Plainfield also plans to spend up to $400,000 for filters for its water system, which has low levels of PFAS. The goal is to get it down, PFAS level down to what?
Our goal is to make it as pure as possible. If zero is achievable, then zero is our goal.
Now, Wolverine won't say whether it will pay for city water, but in his statement we just got minutes ago, said any solution must, quote unquote, involve all parties and entities. Now, Plainfield Township hopes to install that filter system by next spring. It also plans to start construction on the House Street water line next spring and finish that by the end of the next year. And Algoma Township hopes to get started or water to its residents around Wolven Avenue in 2019.
It just seems like every few days we're hearing about more and more. At what point are we going to have all this?
The DEQ in the beginning of this said it might take up to 2 years to figure out how far this plume has spread, and if they've got different sources, like the House Street dump, and then you've got the area with the farmland, who knows how long it'll take.
All right. Ken Kolker, staying on top of this. Thank you, Ken.